Okay, don't judge because I'm in my bathroom. There we go. So we're gonna do number 1. Turn it this way. Okay. Which is 4xy times 2x to the 4 y negative 1 times 4x to the negative 4 y 3. So, all right, so it says right here though, remember this is only positive exponents on there. So
2016 NBC series This Is Us is a
Alexa,
romantic comedy
Alexa,
focusing on the...
stop. Sorry. So if we look at the answer key, she has 32 right here. So she's doing the actually I can just do it on here. Be easier. She has the 4. You're gonna do the whole numbers first. So actually, I'm writing it. 4, 2, 4. Don't do it out of order. Make sure you multiply in order. So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. That's how she got 32 right here. And then she dropped her, she did her X. And then she did her Y. And then she did her X to the 4. And then she did her Y to the 3rd. And so she put her negatives, like you were telling me before, the negatives go on the bottom, but once it goes on the bottom, it's no longer a negative. So these two right here will go on the bottom. So then Y, and then Y times X to the 4. And then from there, you just basically canceling out. So cancel, and that cancels. I don't know why she did it like that, but 3y to the 3rd x. 3x to the... Oh, that looks weird. So no to that one. So remember, on these problems, there can't be no negatives in the answer. So make sure that but the first step that you do is you multiply your whole numbers right here. Okay, and then drop all your positive exponents on the same row as that one. If you have any, then they go, if you have any negatives, then they go at the bottom. And that's how she got this one. All right, so now we're gonna do number 3. So I don't think that we did this one right yesterday. So I guess when it's like this, the 2 goes into everything in that parentheses. So like she has right here, 3 squared times 2 times 2. So that's how she got this 9b to the 4 power. So it's not just multiply it only to the exponent, it goes into each one. Let's see. I don't think we did this one right either. Oh, yeah. So number 4. Let's do number 4. v negative 1, which plays into this first problem about the negatives. So like number three, this is going to distribute into everything in the parentheses. So 2 to the third v negative 1 times 3, which you get 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8v negative 3. But you can't have any negatives in your answer. Your answer has to have only positive exponents. So 8 over v to the third power. And remember, like you told me, anything that's going under, like any negative exponents that are going at the bottom, they become a positive. So I hope that explains number 4. And hope 3, you understand 3, that exponent on the outside is going in the inside. Okay, so number 5, is the same thing as this right here, as far as like the process. Same as that. So we'll go on to number 7. Let me see. Sorry. Number 7. Okay. So I'm trying to fold it up so where you can see it. Right. And let me zoom out. Sorry. Okay. Number 7. So remember, let me see. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Oh, sorry. For these ones, basically you're trying to find, it says find the product, which means find the equation, basically. So you know the box method. 8x plus 4, and you got 3x minus 4. And honestly, like if you want to be honest, you don't have to do the box method for that. Me personally, to save time, you can do FOIL. So you're gonna get the same answer. First inner, outer, last. What's 4 times 3? I'm sorry, 8 times 3. 24. 8x times 3x is 24x squared. What's 8x times negative 4? You get negative 32x. What's 4 times 3x? You get plus 12x. What's 4 times negative 4? You get negative 16. Combine these like terms right here. Like she said, CLT. Since they have common numbers, they like terms, I mean. So 24x squared, let's see, that's negative 20x minus 16. I got the same answer, and I didn't have to draw this box out and do it like that. Yeah, I think more so doing the box for number 9. You should do the box for number 9 with the 3, numbers right there. But as far as these ones like this, I say FOIL. But just remember to watch your signs and your letters. Make sure you're adding right, subtracting right. Watch those negatives, those positives. And then don't forget to combine the like terms. I got the same answer right here as right here, doing FOIL. All right, so I'm gonna do 9. I think you get these ones with the boxes. I can't remember how we used to do these in Algebra 2. I don't know if we ever did the box. But you know it. I'm just doing it so visually so you can see it. Okay, we know that 2x goes right here and 1. And then x squared negative 8x and 3. We know this is, so we're going each down like that. So this to that, that to that, that to that. Oh, you can't even see. Have mercy. Okay. Oopsie. So you know that this is going in there, that's going in that one. You know the box one. This, that, that. So 2x to the third. Don't forget that anything x times x is gonna, your power is gonna go up. Even if it was just x and x squared, it will be x to the third power. So just remember that. This is 2x times negative 8x. That's negative 16x squared. 2x times 3 is 6x. Going to the bottom row. 1 times x squared is just x squared. 1 times negative 8x is just negative 8x. And then 1 times 3 is just 3. You know this is your top dog, your first one. So that's the beginning of your equation. 2x to the third. Remember, have have it in order. So 2x to the third, as in the answer key, these two are circled because you want to remember to CLT, combine like terms. So it is negative 15x squared. Remember the negative 16x plus x. I'm sorry, negative 16 plus, this is really a 1. Negative 16 plus 1 is negative 15. And remember your signs. Negative 15 is higher. Your negative always trumps everything. So if it's not 2 negatives, which make a positive, oh wait, that's in multiplying, sorry. Since you're adding and subtracting, if it's a negative and a positive, your answer will be a negative. If it's negative and a negative, it'll be a negative. So just remember that. And then don't forget to combine like terms on the x right here, which would be negative 2x. And then this is the last one. So it's kind of set up. This is your first and this is your last. So plus 3. That's how you get that. All right, so you get the gist of number 10, which is the same thing, around the same thing as number 9. The same like type of concept. Now we're gonna go to this right here. Remember I was saying do like, so let me write it out. 8 plus 4x squared plus x to the 4 plus 3x to the third minus 8 minus 2x squared. Like she has right here, combine like terms. Remember I was telling you like maybe put a dot right here for the ones that are the same type of numbers. So like this one is 4x squared, this one's 2x squared, they're the same. These ones that are not the same, actually you could just leave those be because you know that those are not anything. You can maybe put a square and then 2 lines, something like that. Something to help you. You see how she highlighted them. That's just a visual thing that will help you to remember to combine those together. But remember, put them in order by degree. So we know that x4 is bigger. X to the 4th power is the highest one. Then we say, okay, after 4, there should be 3. There's a 3. There's no other ones to combine it with. So we're just going to add 3x to the 3rd. Then we're going to go to the next one. Okay, I got 2 of these, so I need to combine these. So it's going to be plus, so 4 minus 2x. 4x squared minus 2x squared is positive 2x squared. Right? And so I'm going to X these out as I go. That way I won't get confused. Now all I have left is these two. So positive 8. Oh, sorry. Yeah, positive 8 plus negative 8 is 0. So I don't have anything else there. So this is my answer. Okay. And the same way with number 12. All right, I'm gonna do these ones because it's the difference of it. Oopsie. Simplify each difference. And we talked about this yesterday when we were doing it. And so let me write the problem. This is 13. I'm gonna do 6x to the 3rd plus 7 plus 7x squared minus 3x squared minus 4 plus 4x to the 3rd. Right, first thing I'm gonna do before I start marking my stuff, remember, we have to distribute this in because it's going to change some of the numbers in here, like the signs. So after you distribute, let's just rewrite the problem. That way it's easier to know what numbers are what. So I got 6x to the 3rd plus 7 plus 7x squared. Then I'm gonna put it like this. Remember, now it becomes just plus. You're just gonna add it over. We got negative 3x squared, that goes in that. And then negative and a negative. I got plus 4, a negative and a positive, minus 4x to the 3rd. So you see that those changed. If you didn't distribute that in there, it would have messed it all up. So now we go back and we do our combined like terms. Circle, circle, 2 lines, 2 lines. So we got 6x to the 3rd minus 4x to the 3rd, which gives us 2x to the 3rd. Cross that out, that's done. I got, remember in order, I got 7x squared plus, I'm sorry, minus 3x squared, which that gives us plus 4x squared. Then I got, cross that out, I got 7 plus 4, that's plus 11. And just like that, boom, pow, wow. And those are just like these ones too, so we don't have to go over those. All right, I had to redo my video because I was confusing myself and I didn't want to confuse you. So, okay, this one is for 16 right here. Factor each completely. And so it's 108x cubed plus 256. Now, remember, you're going to factor it out. Factor it each completely. But remember this. If you look at this, you think this is a really big number to cube. And you can test it and see which one cannot be cubed. This one really can't be cubed. So what you're going to do is GCF. Don't forget that. If it looks really big like this, try to GCF it out. Try to simplify it to make it a smaller, simpler problem. So we know that the GCF that both can be simplified to is 4. You know how to GCF, you know the steps to take to find the GCF. So do that and you get 4. So this will be simplified to 27x cubed plus 64, just 64, sorry, right? Then now you're going to cube. Okay. You know how to cube. So this will get us to A equals, remember this, B equals. And I don't know if y'all have that chart with the equations. I'm sure y'all will. So this will be 3x and this will just be 4. Okay. When I'm looking at the review, this is the sum of the cube. So now you're just placing in A and B into that equation. So I'm gonna rewrite it. So it's really A plus B times A squared minus AB plus B squared. So plugging in A for all the places, plugging in B for all the places. 3x plus 4 3x squared minus 3x times 4 plus 4 squared. Oh, she did like that. Okay. So then you can really, you need to solve this part right here. This one is good. So it's just 3x plus 4. This is when you get right here. So you got, remember, you put the parentheses because this is really an add-on. You don't just drop it in and say, oh, 3x squared. No. You need to add it, distribute it into each item in this parentheses. So I got 3 to the second power, which is 9, because it's 3 times 3. And then I have x squared. I hope that makes sense. And then I got 3x times 4, which gives me 12. I'm sorry. Yeah, which gives me 12, and then I'm putting the minus there. So don't distribute the minus right here, okay? Leave that there. Just multiply these two. I know this one's a little tricky, got multiple steps there, but don't distribute that in. Leave that, solve this, and then drop that. And then plus 4 to the second power, which is 16. Cool. You think you're done and dandy? No. Don't forget about the GCF. You have to put that back in since you took it out. So that goes right in front of your answer. And this is your answer. I know it's a lot of things to remember. I'm sure y'all gonna have the equation. This is sum of cube. I'm sure y'all are gonna have the equations. She can't expect y'all to remember that. And basically this is just algebra, so it's not like you're gonna be really using most of this stuff in here. You're gonna use it, but not often. So that is that one. Okay, I messed up, but let me, another piece, turn it around. Cause, okay. So I'm doing number 20, right? I got 2x squared minus 7x plus 5. And you know the tic-tac-toe, you're pretty good with that. What I like to do is label my stuff because I like to know where everything is going. A, C, A times C. Easier to understand and you can see it visually. So 2x squared negative, 5. So we got 10x squared, right? We gotta think what multiplies to 10 but equals negative 7. And that would be 5, negative 5, and negative 2. Right, so I'm gonna do 2x and I'm gonna do x. I know you'll do it differently in order, but really the same once you figure out this right here. So I got negative 2x and then I have negative 5x, right? Now I fill in this right here. So I needed to equal positive 5, but still, you know, balance out here to equal this negative 2x and this negative 5x. So this is ultimately going to be a negative 2. So negative 1, and this will be negative 5. So that across the board, it equals this. And then from there, do like that, do like that. You got 2x minus 5, and then you got x minus 1. I hope that makes sense. Usually what I like to do is, like you said, I start at the end. I guess that's how y'all do it too. Start at the end, find out what is this, what multiplies to 10, but adds up to b. And then once you find that out, you fill in the rest. I think you pretty much got that one. Let's do number 22. I know that we did this one and before on like homework, but just as a reminder, so we got 22. We got 25x squared minus 4, right? So you can't really do the tic-tac-toe. You don't need to. You can square root it though to get that square out of there. So let's square root, right? So we know that the square root of 25 is 5. So that becomes 5x. The square root of 4 is 2. Remember, when you're square rooting on this side, it's going to be plus or minus. So your equation is now, your answer is now 5x plus 2, and then 5x minus 2. Or whatever way, minus or plus, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Don't forget that. Plus or minus on this second one. You get this is your x, and on this one you have to, it can be either plus or minus. That's why your answer looks like this. And I think that's it. Most of them are repeating. This is the only one I've seen like this on there. Yeah.